Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are looking at Lacuna Passage. Okay, so this is a game that I was happily from the devs have happily given me this game a couple of days before it releases to try out and show to you guys. So this is a perfect opportunity to see a game that's not even coming out yet, so to get yourselves a little bit hyped about it. Or if you have seen it, then you can see some more gameplay for it. So it doesn't have a story mode at the moment. This is coming in a future update, but the baseline for it is that Jessica Rayner, the only survivor of the crashed Hercules mission, investigates the disappearance of the first ever manned mission to Mars. With several tools at her disposal, most importantly her skills of observation, Jessica needs to uncover mission logs, record audio files, and other physical clues left behind at critical mission locations in order to uncover the story. So, yeah, lots to do there, but what we do at the moment, we have a sandbox option. I have opened the game up and had a look at some of the few basic bits beforehand, but we will be starting a new game. So, waking up in a landing pod, you must check your equipment and venture out into Mars. Okay, so we have 20 plus square miles of the planet to explore. It's all procedurally generated. Every time you start, it's new. They put random things out in different locations from what I believe, from what I've been reading up on. So every time it is different. Okay, so it looks like we've crashed, and we are on Mars. Okay, so this is what we've just crashed on Mars in. So we need to locate Habitat Alpha, which is over there. Right, so my nav system is offline, so I don't know how far that's going to be. But it's over there. I don't want to have it on for too long. There it is. It's just over there, which is good. But look at this, guys. Sun's out. Our thing's over there. I don't know if we're going to find... I don't know what we're going to find in this one, because they change every single time. Last one I played, it was miles away, and I barely got to it before I ran out of oxygen. Okay, so there's our hab. I'm just going to call that a hab because, you know, it's a little bit of habitation. Let's just keep us alive, and that was a big drop. That was bigger than I was expecting. So we have discovered habitat added to navigation. So this is our first bit of section. So check its status. So this dropped in. This has got rocket boosters on it. Wow, okay, I did not expect that sort of thing to be dropped in like that. So let's open up the doors. Let's close that door. Check the status. So our power is off. We have reserve power, which is at 78%. Airlock's depressurized. The interior temperature is freezing. We're low on water, and we're also not collecting it, and we are at 65% oxygen, and we're not producing it. So we need to get all this life support stuff up and the electrical. Get Heather module. What's Heather? It must be heating. Heating module. We need an oxygen generator, and we need the water reclaimer back online. Okay, so let's go out here. So first, I would assume get electricity up and running, because if without electricity, nothing else is going to run. That's oxygen. What else have we got? We have water. Over there is red. Yellow is electric. Okay, so let's have a look. It's got 100% power. So circuit board's okay. Let's have a look at the manual. Okay, so the circuit board is not necessary for a module to operate, but without one you'll be unable to run diagnostics. Okay. 3 functioning fuses are required, at least one. Oh, sorry guys. At least one fuse is required to run diagnostics. 3 functioning wires is also expected. So if we have a look at this, 3 wires are all running, 3 fuses, and 3 solar panels. Okay, so we got like the maintenance panel here for wire access, fuses, and stuff like that. I don't think this has a another section. No, not like the others. but that should be creating power. Okay, right, so that is those running. That's good. So we now have power being generated. I don't need heat. Heat is good, that will keep me alive, but I'm thinking water, oxygen is basically the most essential. I'm going to go with that. So let's have a look at the manual. So again, circuit board's the same thing. 3 functioning fuses, okay. 1 operating carbon filter, but if they're not cleaned, they'll become extracted. At least 1 universal hose, at least 1 storage tank. Okay, right, so let's run the diagnostics. We've got 3 fuses, we've got a universal hose, we've got a carbon filter, we've got a storage tank, and we've got solar panels. This looks like this area should be okay. So we've got carbon filters, which are fine. The fuses look fine, and the pressure hoses seem okay. It looked like one was broken. That one's okay. That one's broken. So we can repair that slot. Okay, so that's taking that out. That's fine then. But we should get oxygen up and running. Good. So we've now got oxygen. Second priority done. And then I think over here is water. Yes, blue for water. This has 110% power. So this, again, circuit board, 3 functioning fuses, at least 1 carbon filter is required, but they need to be cleaned, at least 1 universal hose, at least 1 storage tank. So this is exactly the same as oxygen, apparently. So let's have a look at the diagnostics for this. So we've got circuit board, we've got fuses. We are green across the board, I think, so we should... Yeah, there's different sections on these, like there's storage tanks and stuff, which is good to know. So it looks like this area is pretty... So now I just need to put the heater on, which is all the way over there. We're still on 63% oxygen, we've got 90% battery, which is good, and the hab is now producing some sort of stuff, so we're not going to die straight away. And now that we have these manuals, we don't have to look at them again. So 3 fuses and at least 1 heating element. Okay, so let's run our diagnostics. Heating element, we've got 3 fuses. We've got solar panels, but number 2 isn't green. So, but we are running on 130% power. Wow. Right, so that is everything running. Habitat Alpha is now fully operational. So this slot has got what on it? That looks like a big one. That's a small one, and that's a big one as well, isn't it? So I think I can take... Was all 3 running, or can I just take this one? That wasn't moved. That wasn't working. So let's remove that one. Because you can take them with you. If I remember rightly, if you have anything over 100%, it's not going to be working properly. Like the system will just fail. So we've got 100% over here. Let's have a look at the diagnostics. We've got 3 panels only, and that should work out to be 100%. That's okay then. So I did some background reading. I went through some of the equipment stuff and like that, and it says that the big solar panels do 50 power. This is doing 110%. Yeah. So the big solar panels do 50. The small solar panels do... so that's 50. They must do 30 then, because they're running at 110. But I can't take away 1 for it to get 100. But then over here is 2 big ones. Okay, so we're just going to keep a spare solar panel on us, because there might not be one at another habitat. I think there should be 3 habitats per world, I think, from what I did, like the basic reading on this. Because last time the only place I got to was I found this area and I looked around these, but I never actually fixed anything. But we have power, guys. Look at this. So let's check our status. So we have all the power we needed. The airlock is apparently depressurized. Internal temperature is rising. It's currently at 5 degrees. Water, we're slowly collecting, and oxygen is going even further, which is good. So let's go inside. Did we just knock on the door? Okay, so this is us. This is inside the hab. Nice. Let's close that up and seal it. Let's have a look around what we got. So we got consumables. So what have we actually got in here? We've got black-eyed peas, chickpeas, pasta, peas, water. Okay, so I need to look after my... Oh, was that a vitals section? Okay, so I've got 1,430 calories. Normal trace vitamins, normal lipids. Electrolytes are good, my blood cells good. Okay, so there's a lot of things you need to take into account in this. I need sleep, my blood pressure. Wow, okay. I did not know there was that much stuff in this. Navigation? Navigation is offline. Can't obtain position data. Must be in range of optional waste at. Okay. So we need to find one of those. What we got in inventory? Carbon filters, a circuit board, some dried beef, a fuse, a heating element, some water, hoses, 2 small solar panels. That's pretty good. So what do they do? Materials acquired, metal structural support, 6 plastic structural support, and 6 solar cells. Okay, so I need to like gather stuff in the real world. I didn't mean to do that. Home. Weather report. Wind. No, that's well. It's 12 meters per second, and temperature is minus 27 degrees Celsius. I don't think I have. No, I don't have any documents and stuff like that. I've got stuff for like my EVA suit and stuff like that, so that's okay. Don't need help. Let's just exit that. So what else we got? We got equipment. So we got more carbon filters, some first aid kit, a fuse, and a metal blade, which is scrap a piece of metal for sharp metal cutting. Okay. Materials. More carbon filters. Polytarp. I don't know what that means. For patching pressurized volumes. Ooh, will my suit get broken if I use it too much and stuff like that? Metal sheeting and weak bonding agent. Oh, I can see my suit becoming ripped and teared or something like that. Craft items. No crafting plans. Salvage items. So it looks like I can salvage things. Right, is there like, what's on the help? Is there another section? Wonderful tool for gathering research, documenting things. Photos are automatically organized into folders. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay, data, weather apps. Vitals app, yeah, we've already gone through that. Inventory app, we did that. And that's back to photo apps. Okay, so there's nothing there. There's a quick shape XL, whatever that is. There's a sleeping bunk. No, I don't want to go sleep. No, we're quite fine. Here's our toilet. Look at that. That looks like a comfy... Is this the toilet? I'm assuming that's a toilet. Or it could be just like the cooking station, but... Or is that like one of those like EVA suits? I don't know. What have we got? We've got an internal screen here. We can check our status from in here. Which is good. We've got a litre of water. That's good, because do I need to keep my hydration up? It's normal, so that's okay. We're well rested. There's a nice sofa here. Some paperwork over there. Don't think we can read that, no. This looks... There's a little... what are you called? Whiteboard, thank you. I was supposed to say, I'm looking at a board that is white, so therefore it should be a whiteboard. And then stuff on the side. This is a nice little kitchen here. Just one table, one chair. It's got like 1, 2... Must be a 6-man like bunk then. More equipment. This is the back end of the hab door. I'm assuming later on in the game you can like connect habs together or something and just walk through. And then there looks like a shower up here. Oops, that's weird. Why would you have a shower up? Unless it's just the way the world, like, well, it must be the way it curves, and that must be the way it must want to work. So right, what do we got next to do? Let's go home. So find and activate your local waypoint station, the red triangle, and locate habitat beta and gamma. Okay, so I think we are all fooded up, unless we want to just whack in some more waters and stuff like that. Should we go for our infantry? Our current calorie, that's got 70. Ooh, that's got 820. I don't want to overfeed myself. Current hydration, this will increase it by 20%. That'll give us up to 80. I think we'll be fine with 80 at the moment. And let us eat some dried beef to get some calories back up. And I think we will go outside. Is there a way I need to put my suit back on? Or do I just go to the door and it does it itself? No, apparently we just go to the door. Must be so it's loading either the internals or outside, so that's fine. I can live with that. Okay, so we're outside and it is nighttime. Do I have a flashlight? F a flashlight. Okay, so there are external lights. I'm hoping there is going to be nothing out here, but look at that sky. That is nice. Nice little bit of one of the galaxies out there. Is that a nebula? I can never remember if they're nebulas. But let's have a look at our scanner. So red is over there, purple is here, so I must have to go to this waypoint station before anything else, and I'm hoping it has battery. So it's just a case of walking over, but I'll never know how far it is. It could be way off in the distance, and I never get there, but I've got a lot of oxygen. I might need to turn off my scanner because that's going to be using quite a lot of electricity. I don't want it to die down, that's the problem. So what time is it? It's 8 o'clock at night. I could have really slept and done this in the morning, which is still not a bad idea actually, because the hab is only there. I might actually go do that, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run back. We're going to go sleep. The sky is looking very nice out today though. Be cool if it like was live. You know, I can't say we can have a live feed of like Mars because we don't have anything down there and watching up and recording it just for a game, but you know, actually it's moving, isn't it? No, is it moving? Looks like it's moving. I don't know, it could just be me going crazy. Right, so let's go try and go to sleep, shall we? So it is 8 o'clock at night. Did set to set sleep time, didn't I? So I want to sleep until 5 o'clock. I think if I just wait for it to be 5 o'clock and then set it, that's gonna sleep us for 8 hours. I think that is a nice set of sleep. Okay, so let's have a look at our inventory. See what our vitals are like. Okay, so our hydration is low, so is our food. So let us have our peanuts. That is a lot. Okay, so if we check our vitals, everything's back up. Okay, good. Right, so let's go back outside then, and then we will go to our next sector. So that's sealed. Let's go outside. Okay, so it is still dark outside. Really? It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Like where I am at 6 o'clock in the morning, it is like It is not dark. Oh, there we go. The sun is coming up, so I can turn off my flashlight and save some battery. Because just walking from the hab with the flashlight, that already killed 5% of the battery, and we don't want to be destroying it too much. As always in every game, if you run, which I can do, it uses more of your oxygen, more of your calories up, and stuff like that. So if this does take a very long time to walk to, I will most probably cut in between this, guys, or make it like shorter, so just like a time lapse sort of thing to walk across to it. But hopefully it shouldn't be that far away. I just wish, well, I will get over there and hopefully be able to fix this nav system, because it is a nav waypoint. So I'm hoping that's what it does. And then hopefully from there that might be able to tell us where the other hubs are. And if we can get to another hab, that means we've got 2 life centers that we can live from. This would be great as a multiplayer game. I can see that you could have multiple friends on here working out at different habs, doing things, constructing things. If they put a construction thing into this, that would be cool. So you could like gather resources, build a base up. But yeah, this is nice. I like the way everything's like procedurally generated as well. Like this terrain will definitely not be the same the next time you come on it. So that is good. So what have we got? Is that just a rock over there? I'm just trying to see if anything's going to ping up purple. So there is our waypoint there. I can just see the spike. So we should be able to get over there soon. I don't see anything else though. Now, this is a very barren landscape, isn't it? Like, imagine if you did live on Mars, like you were the first set pioneers. I know that we're looking at sending people there. Was the first manned mission they're looking as 2020? So that's not far away. That's less than 3 years for us to send people to do basically what this character's doing right now, walking around. I don't think our habs will be as like technologically advanced as those things back there though. But yeah, it'd be very barren, isn't it? And like you feel so exposed. Like if anything happens out here, you're pretty much screwed, aren't you? Like if something cracked your screen or your suit got pierced or something like that, you're pretty much dead out here. Unless you're close enough or you have like reserve kits on you just to make sure. Because the Martian was good. Like most of that was like scientifically accurate. I think there was a couple of things. Ooh, away stat discovered. That's good then. Yeah, there's a couple of things that like wouldn't happen, like the dust storm. I think they said that wouldn't be strong enough to actually injure you and stuff like that. But otherwise, ooh. So I wonder if this does weather as well, because it's got like all that stuff on the top. Let's have a look. The power's off, navigation's disabled. So let's run this. They provide their own power. Okay. Circuit board is necessary to improve navigation assistance. That's okay then. Data communication and helmet compass bearing. Also used for diagnostics. Only one fuse is there. Local weather such as wind speed, wind direction, temperature is done by your suit. Atmospheric visibility and weather monitoring way stats can be there. Okay. Value of NA means that the way stat is powered on, but no functioning fuse is available. Okay, so this only needs a fuse. It has no fuses on board. So let us put a fuse in. If I remember rightly, I did. Let's repair it so it's fully operational. It's currently 9 in the morning, and we shall install a fuse. Right, so we'll close that down. Well, if we run diagnostics, that's good enough for me. We've turned the power on. Yes, and we now have navigation and weather monitoring. Good. So what have we got? We've got a white square. We've got a white square. What are white squares? Do we know? Should we take a bearing? Actually, can we use navigation now? place set objective, lock map, centered on location. Can we move about? I don't know how to use the map, that's the only problem. So I don't know what's down there. Isn't white crash pods? Because that would be one there and we walk towards the hab. And then there's a waypoint marker here. So does that mean there's someone else's crash pod? I don't know, let's walk and find out, shall we? Don't know how far it's going to be though. And my oxygen's down to, I think if it gets down to 55%, we will need to head back if we don't find another nearby hab to jump into. But to be honest, if this map is 25 meters square, 25 miles squared, that's a lot of areas to explore and try and find another two. Because I think, is that still my objectives? Yeah, locate the other habs. Okay, so let's not run. Let's use some oxygen. So there is something just down there. Is that a rover? Or something? Is that mining equipment? Something down there. Very curious, isn't it? Alright, so I'm 64%. So I think I could mostly get down there with enough time to turn around and go back. And then I think we'll most probably have to head off to somewhere else. Like, this isn't giving me any more points. That's my actual other habs. Not on that anymore, so I'll have to walk to that to find out where it is. But we are doing well. I think we'll turn around and another 7% of oxygen, because that'll give me enough time just in case anything's broken when we get back as well, because knowing my luck, the oxygen will break and stuff like that. So we'll have to fix that or something like that. So what have we found? This is, yeah, it is a little rover, isn't it? Look at it. That's cool. Ex-member in the Martian, he went and collected like bits of one of the other rovers so he could communicate back and stuff like that. So yeah, we'd have to just go back around. Oh, disabled drill added to navigation. Okay. Does this thing need power? Ooh, this has lots of stuff in it. Switch to deposit. No, I need to grab all this stuff. That stuff, first aid kit, fuses, spare oxygen tanks. Let's take all of those. Ooh, USB drive. That might have some information. Got scrap plastic and can build stuff. Okay, so I do have a weighted inventory. I'm entitled to 50 kilos. Was that radiation chemicals I just picked up? What are you? Radiation exposure meds. Ah, awesome. Right, so that's its storage, and I've emptied all its storage out. Oh, I thought I could like put a solar panel on it and make it work and mine stuff for me, but apparently not. Right, so guys, I think what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to head back to our hab, and I think we're going to end the episode here. So if you did like this, guys, then please do hit that like button. If you do really like this, then please do let me know. I will carry on this as like a side series to The Witness. I don't know, trying to complete the missions that we're given. Try and find everything out and see how long we can survive out here before like doom and gloom and everything else. But yeah, guys, if you did like this, then please do hit that like button. And if you want to see more, then please do subscribe. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye.